All right, guys, followers, friends, people who hate me, love me, whatever your deal with me may be, here is the video that you've been promised. So this process started back on the 26th, I said, hey, possibility for some snow. Originally, I thought this was going to be a Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday morning ordeal. It now looks like it's going to be a Tuesday morning into Tuesday evening ordeal, which is going to throw a little wrinkle in the plans. Nothing is going to change too drastically, but here's what the first threat map was. Excuse me. Snow in the blue area, that's where the heaviest I thought would be at that time. Red area was okay, general area where the threat area was, and then below the dashed was rain may mix with snow, which is still the possibility. We then went on to the first call map, which was issued yesterday. Northeastern PA area 3 to 6. Let's see. This keeps popping up here. Sorry, guys. All right, so Northeastern PA 3 to 6. General 2 to 4 everywhere else. I am going to make some changes to that, especially in that northeast corridor. But as far as 2 to 4 looks, that's pretty spot on. That westward red line is going to need to move east. Then went on last night and said, okay, whoa. Original threat zone here. New threat zone here. I wasn't ready to bite on it yet. We did a combination and said, okay, 20 miles either side. If I was to take a line from, say, Delta to Mount Pocono. That's up here if you don't know where that's at. Basically, like right here, Mount Pocono. Okay. 20 miles either side of that line is going to get the area of the heavy snow. I still think that's going to work out pretty well, but we're also going to need to drop that dotted line as I explained there as well. So let's get into this quick. We're going to go to our weather bell. Great site. Highly advise it if you're into the weather. This is the NAM 3K model, which is a high-resolution model used within 24 hours. Does a good job, and this is how I think things are going to go. So let me just roll this out quick. So here we are right now. Well, let's see. Right now would be 6 o'clock. 7. See, we're going to go through the evening. Nothing. As we get after midnight, say we're at 5 a.m., you're going to see some snow start to develop, particularly south central Pennsylvania. This whole area right here is all snow, that blue. So there's 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8, 9 a.m. Okay, now notice how between 8 starts to like break up a little bit down here. And then all of a sudden you see this heavier blues. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here to our current system and do some drawings for you. Right now we have a low pressure system right there. We have a cold front, Arctic front draped right there. So overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, this area right here is going to see some snow. So what's going to happen is that this storm is going to move this way. It's going to put a batch of light snow. So you might wake up tomorrow, coatings, dustings. I really don't think it's going to be anything that crazy. This cold front, this blue front right here, is then going to continue to march this way. And it's going to drape up, and it's going to not stall, but it's going to be draped like, say, that, give or take 50 miles either side of that line. Another low pressure system. Love my drawing. I should have went to school to be an artist. Is going to basically ride up along here. And I stopped because I wanted to show you something. So say tomorrow around 10 a.m., 10, 11, that low pressure system should be about right in this area. Let's go back here. You're going to notice, okay, so this is at 10 a.m. Watch what happens in this general area, basically from right here to right there. This area right there. Watch how these blues get darker and they fill in. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 p.m. Now what you're also noticing is that there is a steady progression east with this back edge. So if the progression isn't nearly as steady, then we're going back to the original process of this red line. If the progression is more steady, then we're going to the process of the heaviest will be blue line to red line right there in parts this way, which I think is going to be the right answer at this current time. So let me go back here. We're back at Weather Bell. And as I do that, I lost my thing. Pennsylvania. All right, so I lost my drawings. But anyway, so we're going to be here in the afternoon, 5, 6, or there's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. All right, so this model is saying by 7 o'clock we're all done. This model also says, okay, precipitation that falls 0.3 of an inch to 0.4 of an inch, which should mean 3 to 4 inches of snow. If you're falling on a cold surface if this was overnight, it would be no doubt 3 to 4 inches of snow. There is going to be 3 to 4 inches that are going to fall, in my opinion. But it's not going to be on paved surfaces. It's not going to be on main roads. It's not going to be on that. It's going to be on your decks. It's going to be on your grass. It's going to be on your driveways, your sidewalks, colder parking lots. There's going to be snow on the roads. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that you're going to see 3 to 4 inches of snow on the roads because of this reason right here. We're going to go to the 2-meter temperatures. So when this is falling, it's the middle of January, actually late January, early February. So the sun is still up there, even though it's cloudy, but we're talking temperatures 32, 33, 34 degrees. Now, how can this forecast go wrong? And there could be 3 to 4 inches of snow on the ground. Well, if this precipitation in the morning comes in and it comes in heavy and lays down a nice coating, so we're in the morning, we're talking 7 a.m., we're at 28 degrees in York. So between 7 and 10, 28 to 31. So if we're getting a decent amount of snow then, you put down a coating, and then the heavier stuff comes, say between 11 and 5, well, yeah, then the roads will get a little bit more worse than what I'm thinking they're going to be right now. But what I'm envisioning is snow. It's going to fall. It's going to stick. But I don't think that the main roads, especially when they're treated, are going to be bad. However, whatever is not cared for is going to freeze, and it's going to be a glacier. Because what's going to happen is that, say, tomorrow night, once all this snow ends at, say, 7 o'clock, we're at 29 degrees. Watch what happens in an additional 6 hours, 17 degrees. See what's going on here? We're going down, 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 down. 17, 20, 22, and then we're going back down. We're into Wednesday afternoon now. 12 degrees, 8 degrees, 6. Look at that. 4. Many areas in this, so I think that areas in here will be below 0 for lows Thursday morning. So let me go back here. We got our snow, and I think this is a good representation. Everywhere where you see this this blue and even like the darker grays, see like this darker gray down here, that's 2 inches. So this model, which is the NAMWRF, is saying that, okay, general 2 to, let's just call it 5 inches. With some pockets, 6, 7, 8. See these purples up here? That's higher elevations. I think that's like Hunter Mountain right there. I don't know if you're familiar. We have some elevations here that we're talking about. So general 2 to 4. So let me go into this right here. So not much has changed, pardon me. So, but what I'm going to say is if you're in this area right here, all right, general 2 to 4 inches of snow. There's going to be some pockets that are going to receive, and I'm just going to draw these sporadically here, maybe 4 to 6, maybe 4 to 6 for all I know. Right here can have 4 to 6 inches of snow. There's just going to be these little pockets that set up. In general, 2 to 4. Deep freeze coming Wednesday into Saturday. Temperatures, daytime highs, not much out of the teens, 20s, lows in the low single digits to some cases below 0. So whatever does fall, make sure it's off your sidewalks, your driveways. If you need help plowing, give us a call, 717-465-2822. Thanks for viewing.